Hi, my name is Maggie McRae. I'm the manager of Dewey Hall. Welcome to Keep the Lights On, a concert filmed with COVID-safe precautions in the hall with the Wanda Houston Band. Dewey Hall is far more than just a beautiful old building on our town's village green. Built in 1887, it is a link to Sheffield's storied past, a place where music and the arts flourish, and a facility that hosts a wide range of community and private events. Most of all, it's where town residents have long met and mingled and built a sense of community. As Reverend Orville Dewey and his friends said when they formed the Sheffield Friendly Union in 1871, their goal was to increase good and kindly feelings and promote intelligence and cheerfulness. The proceeds from this fundraiser will help us meet our goal of $30,000 to keep the hall's lights on until it's safe to gather again. We have music and other surprises in store for you, so please stay tuned. We greatly appreciate your financial support for Dewey Hall, Sheffield's unique cultural institution. Every little bit helps. Text Orville to 44321 to donate. And here is the amazing Wanda Houston Band.
Flesh and still are one, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to seal a lifetime's argument, that nothing ever comes from violence, nothing ever could. To all those born beneath an angry star, lest we all forget how fragile we are. On and on, the rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on, the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Perhaps this final act was meant to clench a lifetime's argument, that nothing ever comes from violence, nothing ever could. To all those born beneath an angry star, lest we all forget how fragile we are. And it's on and on, the rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. And on the taking a chance on love. Here I slide again, about to take that ride again, starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love. I thought the cards were frame up, I never would try. Now I'm taking the game up, and the ace of hearts is high. Things are mending now, I see a rainbow blending now. We'll have a happy ending now, taking a chance on
That was fabulous. And it's great to see those donations coming in. Be sure to keep an eye on that progress bar. We are deeply saddened that we cannot meet and mingle in the hall right now because of the COVID-19 pandemic. We did our best to provide outdoor safe programming in our backyard as long as we could this fall. At those events, we raised at least $1,500 toward our $30,000 goal. And now, back to the Wanda Houston Band.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo de perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo de perderte después. Quiero tenerte, mi ser semerarme en tus, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo voy a estar lejos, muy lejos de ti. Oh, 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 bésame y bésame mucho, como si fuera esa noche la última vez. Bésame y bésame mucho, que tengo miedo de perderte después. Oh, oh, oh. que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Oh, bésame y bésame mucho, oh, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Oh, bésame y bésame mucho, que tengo miedo de perderte después, que tengo miedo de perderte después, que tengo miedo de perderte y perderte
Please text Orville to 44321 to donate. And now, a very special word from our Dewey Hall board members, Ken Terry and Priscilla Cote.
Hello everyone, and thanks for your support. This year, the Dewey Hall Board of Directors has decided to honor our fellow board member, Priscilla Cote, who has stuck with the Hall through thick and thin for decades. The longest serving board member, Priscilla is also the last remaining link to the past generations that kept Dewey Hall going through many ups and downs. I was reminded of those generations when I was digitizing the photos that Priscilla is about to show us. I saw the bagpipers performing at Dewey Hall's 100th anniversary celebration. I saw a young Neil Chamberlain in a funny hat at a pancake breakfast. I saw the fundraising for our new roof in 1988 and the construction of that roof with the community pitching in. Through it all, Priscilla was there encouraging and guiding everyone. As a board member, I have long appreciated and been grateful to Priscilla for her good sense, her skill in getting people to work together, and above all, her unflagging enthusiasm for Dewey Hall. Without her shielding the flame that kept Dewey Hall alive, it might not still be here serving the community. In these dark times, her dedication is a beacon to us all. Priscilla, thank you.
I'm very humbled, very proud, and probably a little emotional to accept this award for the fact that this has always been near and dear to my heart, and keeping this going was sort of the incentive, is how I got involved in it, and how I feel is very, very important. And I hope that certainly can continue with the wonderful board that we have today. Dewey Hall and the Sheffield Friendly Union, had many members. And originally, when it was built, it was in honor of Reverend Orville Dewey, who was a theologian and a professor at Williams College. There's a wonderful book that tells a little bit about his history. But he lived here in Sheffield, And he thought that there was reasons why education, sociability was very important for the community. And he decided to gather people together for various types of discussions, poetry, readings, books. And they used to meet over the Sheffield Variety Store on that upper floor. And that's where it started. They would gather anywhere upwards of 200 some odd people. Even in snowstorms, people came in sleighs. What I have here is an album that has been put together by many of the past members, some of them that are no longer with us, but I would like to share some of those with you. And one of the most awful one is a picture of me standing in front of Dewey Hall that I don't even recognize because it looks like me in high school. One was my first connections was the 100th anniversary of Dewey Memorial Hall, which was a very big production. We had bagpipers, and we had singers, and we had cloggers, and we had food, and it was a really huge celebration. People took a great pride in Dewey Hall, and every spring we would have a cleanup day. We'd weed and clean, and these are some wonderful pictures of folks planting flowers, cleaning up the winter debris, and making Dewey Hall look beautiful. We had jesters and magicians, which we have followed through with some of the entertainment that we're doing now. There was a need to replace the roof. There was an original old slate roof, and the slate was falling off, and it was creating the possibility of leaks. So the community banded together, and we had a big fundraiser and raised $30,000 to put a new roof. And originally, the only way to leave the building as an escape was to climb through the back window. And there was a set of stairs that went up to the window, and then you'd have to open the window and climb out the back window. That didn't exactly meet standards, so we had to put the handicap access in. With a door, they had to cut through the stone wall and put in the door. So that, again, was another huge project for the organization. This was very lovely pictures of the Stockbridge ensemble that came. They wore white tops and white slacks or white skirts and put on a wonderful presentation of chamber music, which everybody really, really enjoyed. And there was always refreshments. And again, there's some wonderful pictures of our pancake breakfast and some of our different dinners that we did. I have to say my daughter would be embarrassed if I acknowledged that was she in this picture. She would not be a happy camper. And she always kind of held me to the fact that I roped her into always volunteering and having to work at the pancake breakfast. There's a wonderful picture of Neil Chamberlain here. When we did one of our first pancake breakfasts, his family brought him to the pancake breakfast, but also had made him a wonderful hat that he had to wear. And he was a little embarrassed, but he thought it was terrific, and his kids were, of course, thrilled because they had made this hat for Dad for Father's Day. You know, this hall is a beautiful place. It lends itself to wonderful things, which we hope that it will continue with the wonderful work that our board is doing now, and keep the lights on, as Ken would say, and keep the Dewey Hall going. So. Amen.
Thank you, Ken, and especially Priscilla. It is so vital to have Priscilla on the board. She is a former board president, and she holds the history of the hall and is a well of information and resources. She is our bridge from the Sheffield Friendly Union days to Dewey Memorial Hall, and keeps the continuity of the organization. And now here is more music from the Wanda Houston Band.
That's right, that's right. Well, I got a guy that's always late. Every time we have a date, but I love him. Oh, can't get this straight, 'cause I want him, and I intend to have him. Oh, I wanna know now, is you his or is you ain't my baby? 'Cause the way you're acting lately makes me doubt. I wanna know if you is still my baby, baby. 'Cause it seems that my flame in your heart has gone out. You see, a man is a creature that is always so strange. Just when you think you're sure of one, he goes and makes a change. I wanna know now, is you is or is you ain't my baby? So to get it out, well, maybe my baby has found somebody new. Oh, is my baby still my baby true? Oh, come on, boys. Oh, yeah. If we can get this straight, 'cause I want him and I intend to have him. Say, I wanna know now, is you is or is you ain't my baby? 'Cause the way you're acting lately makes me doubt. I wanna know if you is still my baby, baby. 'Cause it seems my flame in your heart has gone out. You know the man, every creature that's always been strange. See, just when you think you're sure of one, he goes and makes a change, he goes and makes a change. I just don't understand. I want to know right now, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Oh, 'cause maybe my baby has found somebody new. I wanna know now, is my baby still my? Oh, tell me again, let me hear you say now, is my baby still my baby? One more time, I wanna know now, is your baby still my baby true?
And now, some words from community members. And don't forget to click that donate button or text Orville to 44321 to donate. That's 44321.
Hi, my name's Alana Steinhauer. I'm the Executive Director of Volunteers in Medicine Berkshires.
And I'm Michelle McCauley-Shalaby. I'm the Volunteer Coordinator.
One day a year, we get the pleasure of bringing all of our volunteers together at Dewey Hall. It's an experience that nobody forgets, and it's a day we look forward to every year.
and everyone loves being at Dewey Hall. And it's such an easy, warm, inviting place where we can honor our volunteers. And we really appreciate having Dewey Hall and that it is so accessible to the community, including to a not-for-profit like Volunteers in Medicine. Please consider donating and helping to support an organization as great as Dewey Hall. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ann Barrett, a long-term resident of Sheffield, and I think of Dewey Hall as always being there, a very permanent structure in the heart of town that brings to me a sense of stability. And it also brings to me a sense of a caring community. How Dewey Hall has provided a permanent venue, a permanent residence, if you will, for the innovative, resourceful citizens of our community that truly care about the environment where we live, learning new things, and truly enjoy coming together and caring about each other. So thank you, Dewey, for being there for us.
Hi, I'm Will Conklin. My favorite memory of Dewey Hall is all the many years of Father's Day pancake breakfasts, yummy food, and good people.
And my favorite memory at Dewey Hall is hours of contra dancing, practicing an old New England tradition in an old New England hall.
My name is Ben Barrett, and I live in Great Barrington, and the things that I love about Dewey Hall are the history and the spirit and the soul of that building. We're so fortunate to have such a great venue right in our backyard for concerts and lectures and speakers and dances. They're all fabulous. And thank you to everybody behind the scenes that are making it happen. You're the best.
It was filled with just warm honey tones from the wood interior, and the whole south-facing and west-facing walls are windows which just let in beautiful light, which were perfect for art shows. And so I just learned a little lesson there not to judge a book by its cover. And ever since then, I have been very fond of Dewey Hall. For that reason, it's really a sweet surprise when you go inside.
I like the music at Dewey Hall. I like that when you walk in, it's so cool to see the high ceiling and the snack table and the concerts, and I like playing.
Dewey Hall is one of the most amazing spaces in the Berkshires. It's great for sound. It's a great place to dance. I love that I started dancing there and became part of the contra dance committee. I volunteered there and got to see lots of amazing musicians and really appreciate the community that gathers around that space and hope that it can continue. I hope that it stays a very vibrant place in our community.
Hi, my name is Renee Wood, and I wanted to share with you one of my Dewey Hall memories, and that is, besides the incredible building that it is and the position it has in the town of Sheffield, Dewey Hall was the original Sheffield Senior Center. Prior to our own senior center, Dewey Hall served for many years as a place for seniors to gather, share experiences, exercise, and have fun. Just one more thing of importance.
To me, Dewey Hall is an invaluable community resource. One of my favorite memories from Dewey Hall is when I got an Eagle Fund grant to invite ethnomusicologist and musician Tim Erickson to teach a Sacred Harp singing school. As I looked down at the nearly 100 people sitting in the open square typical of Sacred Harp singing, I could hear the echoes of many such gatherings that had taken place over the decades, and it felt just right.
Keep the lights on at Dewey Hall.
And text Orville to 44321 to donate.
I don't have words to express how special it is to hear the love the community has for this very special place. Over the years, the hall has been the center of celebration, education, arts, music, and community building. Weddings, memorials, birthday parties, fundraisers, dances, concerts, plays, readings, dinners, breakfasts, art shows, craft fairs, farmers markets, and more. Please help us keep the lights on. Text Orville to 44321 to donate. And now, more great jazz from the Wanda Houston Band.
A tisket, a tasket, brown and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my mama, and on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and she put it in her pocket. She was trucking on down the avenue without a single thing to do. She went peck, peck, pecking all around. Then she spied it on the ground. She took it, she took it. Yes, on the way she took it. And if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I will die. Oh, oh. A tasket, lost my yellow basket, and if she doesn't bring it back, I don't know what I'll do. Oh, oh dear, I wonder where my basket can be. So do we, so do we, so do we, so do we, so do we. So do you, do you, do you, do you? Oh dear, I wish that little girl I could see. So do we, so do we, so do we, so do we, so do we. So do you, boy, do you, oh, why was I so careless with that basket of mine? That itty bitty teeny weeny basket was a favorite of mine. A tasket, lost my yellow basket, and if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I will die. Was it green? Oh, no, no, no. Was it red? Oh, no, no, no. Was it blue? Oh, no, no, no. It was my little yellow basket. Where is my little yellow basket?
Here is a word from our Dewey Hall board members.
Keep the lights on at Dewey.
Help us keep the lights on at Dewey Hall.
Help keep the lights on at Dewey Hall.
Please help us keep the lights on at Dewey Hall. Thank you.
Help us keep the lights on.
Please help us keep the lights on.
Keep the lights on at Dewey Hall.
Well, the lights came on in Dewey Hall in 1882, and it is all of our interest and love and cherish that we keep those lights burning and keep it going. And thank you so much for helping in any little way or any big way that you can to keep the lights going. Thanks again for a wonderful, wonderful contribution.
And now here is more music from the Wanda Houston Band.
I could show the world how to smile. I could be glad all of the while. Or I could change the gray skies to blue if I had you. See, I could leave my old days behind, leave all my pals, I'd never mind. I could start my whole life anew if I had you. I could climb a snow-capped mountain, then sail the mighty ocean wide. I could cross the burning desert if I had you by my side. I could be a king, dear, uncrowned, humble or poor, rich or renowned. There is nothing I couldn't do if I had you. I could show the world how to smile. I could be glad all of the while. I could change the gray skies to blue if I had you. If I had you, oh, baby, I could leave the old days behind. I'd leave all my pals. I'd never mind. I could start my life all anew if I had you. I could climb the snow-capped mountains. I could sail the mighty ocean wide. I could cross the burning desert if I had you by my side. Oh, I could be a king, dear, uncrowned, humble or poor, rich or renowned. There is nothing I couldn't do. I'll say again. Oh, there's nothing I couldn't do. One more time. See, there is nothing I couldn't do if I had you.
Thank you to Wanda Houston, Jeff Stevens, Rob Kelly, and Jay Bradley for a stunning performance. Thank you to our community and our supporters. This will be available to watch until the beginning of December. The response has been great, and we've made a lot of progress toward our goal. Tell your friends and keep those donations coming in. We need to reach the $30,000 mark by the end of January 2021. If everyone in our community donates $35, we will meet our goal. I know we can do this.
So about 17 years ago was the first time I ever walked into Sheffield, Massachusetts. The first time I saw Sheffield. And I came into this town, and at the time, I called it the sideways town because everything seemed to be on one side of the town. And there was an exclamation point of this beautiful brick and wood building that looked very old, that to me seemed like the center. That was like the town hall, I thought it was at that time. And 17 years later, that town is my town. I live in Sheffield now. And Dewey Hall is my hall. And it makes me happy every time we have the opportunity to play here, because the acoustics are so beautiful, because you have this beautiful wood ceiling and the beautiful wood floor, and it just has that history feel to it that I love so much. And we're all just so lucky to have Dewey Hall here supporting live music and the musicians that play it. And we're one of those, we're lucky so-and-sos. Everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess I am just a lucky soul, and just a lucky soul, and so. The birds in every tree sing out so merrily. They sing wherever I go. I guess I am just a lucky soul, and so. Just a lucky soul, and so. If you should ask me the amount in my bank account, I have to admit I'm slipping. Oh, but that don't bother me, 'cause confidentially I got a dream. It's a pippin', it's a pippin'. Oh, and when my day is through, each night I hurry to a love that's faithful, a love that's faithful, I know. I guess I am just a lucky soul, and so. Just a lucky soul, and so. Yeah.
And when my day is through, each night I hurry to a love that's faithful. I know I guess I am just a lucky soul, and so just a lucky soul, and so.
Thank you, and good night. Welcome to Keep the Lights On.
Don't leave Dewey Hall in the dark.
I have to transition emotionally, so.
You think so? You want...
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Toes.
Incredible! It's great to see those donations continuing. They're coming in. They're coming in. And now, back to the Wanda Houston Band.
And Dewey Hall. It's really great.
Incredible. It is great to see those donations continuing to come in.
I think we got it. I think that second to last one.
Fantastisk! Det er great å se. Annike, penger, kom hit. Ja. And what was incredible?
So I can't pull it off the wall.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is Roger the Justifier. Thank you. And good night. Can I get closer? Thank you.